G'day, comrade, and welcome back to the Republic with me, Jitty. In our last episode, we managed to get our maintenance office up and running, which means we can start repairing all the vehicles I've been buying. On top of that, we got our first big boy construction office up and running, something fit for the Republic. Sure, I got about 7 more that need to be built, but there's a lot of building to be done, so more construction offices definitely help. On top of that, we got our, well, a part of our lovely new shopping centre up and running, a big shopping centre, again, fit for the Republic. It still needs to be finished, and it needs to be finished sooner than later because, you know, we're having a problem with the amount of food in the other one. So we need to finish that. But in today's episode, we need to move on to new projects. The old projects, they're still happening in the background. Today, I need to get train distribution office up and running. Train distribution is going to save us so much hassle when it comes to taking stuff to the border and selling it, also buying stuff from the border. And on top of that, it's going to make managing how much food we've got in places like Grill a lot easier. And on top of that, I also need to do something about, well, heat. Yeah, I may have overloaded the current heating plant, which should be fine, except winter's like a month away. So I need to probably look into that problem as well. But before we get to any of that, I need to ask that very important question. That very important question being, of course, well, can I borrow a like? I just like to borrow a like. I like to borrow a like early in the video. If you're not happy with the video, you didn't enjoy the video, well, you don't get your like back because here in the Republic, it's already owned by the state. Also, I should mention that you're subscribed, it's also owned by the state. You're in episode, what, 9 of a Let's Play? If you haven't clicked subscribe, you should. You should become part of the Republic. All right, first thing we're going to need to talk about is train tracks because I made some boo-boos. So I put in these train tracks last episode thinking that we wouldn't go any further. Can we crank up the game speed? Because I got a lot of things I need to do. Turns out I do need these train tracks to go further. I need the trains to go further. So I need to bring this train track into here. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. And then I need to, same story, I need to come 1 tick out from here and bring that into there. And 1 tick out from you and out to here. And 1 tick out from you. Reason I need to do this is, well, I mentioned it before, there's a whole pile of gravel here and here that we're planning on mining in the future. The problem with mining it is if I don't need all of it, I could sell it. And I can't sell it if I don't have train tracks out there. Well, I can, but it's going to require a lot of trucks. I'd prefer to magically get train tracks across there. That worked out way better than I thought it was going to be. I would like to put some train tracks. Can I turn on that really quickly? And get you to flatten out right about here. And also right about here. Cool. And can I remove that and that? Cool. We want to enable all of that. I want to set all of that to active. I want that done. Okay. Also want you done. All right. So we need to get the track builder out here. I need to get that stuff built. Also, I technically need to remove this bit of track here. But if I put a second one here, we can just call it a crossover. And I can pretend like it was always meant to be like that. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so the track builder should hopefully get out there and get that done. Yes, he is. Perfect. All right, so that's the first thing I need to do. Second thing I need to do is I need to get a train distribution office. That's going to be probably the #1 thing we need to get done today. So I need to get this started sooner than later. So we, in our last episode, built a vehicle repair station of the large variety. And I need to build a second one, just a small one. And I don't even know if I need to build this, but we're going to place it anyway. Because obviously I'm going to have trains living in the train distribution office. And obviously I'd like it if they were repaired. So if I put you there and I don't even build you, I just consider building you, or at least plan you out so maybe in the future I end up building you, we should be able to repair the trains and the wagons in the train distribution office. We're going to try and get you to line up straight-ish. Nothing's straight in this world. Okay, we're going to put you there. All right, we're going to put you there. I do need to get you a road, which is going to come out from there, across to about here, and then down on the main road. Cool. And I need that built now. All right, on top of that, you're going to need a couple of train tracks. We're going to come out, that far, and about that far. I need to put a signal in here just so I have some spacing. We need a crossover like so. And then I need to bring this track up to here. Yeah, that's probably okay. And then the right track needs to go to the right, and the not right track needs to go to the not right. Not right? Not right. Not right. And then from there, you need to go to the... crap. Cancel train tracks. Chop all that back. Fine. Can I do a tighter turn? There you go. Tighter turn. You happy now? Okay. You need to go to the right. You need to go to the not right. There's now a joint in there that I'm going to probably need to remove. Can you get off the... Yep, thank you. I need to remove that. And I then need to go from this side to that side and from that side to that side. Cool. Approved. And build it. Yep, we can signal it all up later. We're going to have to signal it up to get this to build. But before I do any of that, I need to get power here. I'm going to need a substation. And conveniently, I left power right here. So I'm going to put a substation sort of in this corner with a tiny little footpath from there to there. And a tiny little power pole from there to there. I need to get that built because... Approved. Built. All right. You said you needed power. You didn't actually need power. You will need power if I want to deliver fuel there, which I sort of do. I sort of want this to be pre-fueled by the trucks, so therefore I don't have to worry about, well, you going and finding fuel whenever you leave anywhere. But for that, I need to have power so the pumps work so we can refill the train. So I need to get that done. Next thing I need to do is you have a small problem. You're currently just manned by prisoners, so I don't really care about the problem. Oh, I need to get that fuel station built. Okay, because it's just prisoners at the moment, it's a problem I don't really care about. You don't have water, and well, the water quality is 100%. It's just empty, and you don't have sewage. And that is partially because, well, these giant pipes are not built. So, that should be being delivered by our lovely water cistern and sewage truck. Except they have a maximum range of 3,000 meters, and it turns out this is just outside 3,000 meters. So I need to fix that. We're going to be fixing that with a temporary road to make you and you be close to one another. And we're just going to be doing that. And with that done, and I hover over that, you should now definitely be in range. Also means that my water truck just left, and therefore the lovely people down here are going to have water. It's going to be very, very important. All right, next thing I need to do is research. We just finished the research. We did. I was researching the incinerators. I was researching the incinerators for both power and for heating, so we could burn our trash. And my plan was to put in an incinerator for trash. That way we get rid of our trash and at the same time make some of that heat, that all-important heat that I actually need inside, well, the Republic. The catch is, it's a small catch, minor catch. My minor catch is you need 37 tons worth of mixed waste per day. I don't make nearly that much. So you're not going to be very effective. So instead, we're going to make a traditional heating plant that burns coal, and we're going to get concrete utilization study done. Because this investigates the potential use of concrete in the prefab panels for faster construction. The study will also explore use of concrete in specific large structures like monuments. And I like better monuments. We're going to crank you up to max. But the other thing that you're going to give me access to is, it's just down the research tree, is making houses out of prefab panels. Because, research tree. Scroll way down. Concrete, this one. If I get this one done, and then I need to get this one done, we should be able to get better houses. Like more dense houses. That's really what I want. There is better quality houses. Maybe. 8 floors or more. And then there's high quality living. So we have a little bit of a tree to do. Also, grand monuments. I like grand monuments. More monuments, better monuments. Okay. So I want to get that research done. You're doing air traffic study, not that I care. All right. So I want to get that done. I also desperately need to get into here to get this built, but somebody went and upgraded the roads, and with the roads being upgraded, we can't access it. I also need to get you built. Yeah, there's a few things that need to happen. All right, so I need to get that done. The other thing I need to do, now you should have water. No. Where's that sustain truck? Right there. So if you stop here, you should fill up this water tank. You have. Perfect. All right. Because I am not using all my labor. If we go check out the prison and I look at my prisoners, this one. Schmagen Maxim Gorozovic. Yes. Was, don't you now employed? Bugger. New one. I know, it's right there. Worker was unemployed yesterday. I have prisoners that are not working. That's a problem. Also, 1 prisoner escaped this year and 2 prisoners escaped last year. It's probably fine. All right, so what I've done is I've gone and purchased another prison bus. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to go to my existing prison bus. And I would like to add a friend to your route. I'm going to enable line spacing because this is a 6,500 meter run, which means in theory it's taking 440 seconds for them to do 1 trip, which is an awful long time. So we're going to add 2 of them, and therefore it should take 220 seconds. On top of that, I have another couple of buses right here. These are ZIL buses. They travel at 65 kilometers per hour and they hold 60 people. And I want them to go to town first to pick up workers, obviously. I want them to come to here and I want them to unload workers. Yep. And no. Yes, load workers, unload workers. And I want you and your friend to both do that. And I want that to also have line spacing and get moving. Because down here, we now have a repair station, which actually has a lot of repairs to do. If I bring up this and I show wear and tear. Yep, show wear and tear, all map, wear and tear, like this poor little dumper. Look at him. Look at him. Look at how bruised he is. He needs a repair. 61%. He needs a repair. So I want to get more workers in there. I probably need to buy them a couple more trucks so they can actually get out and repair things. But the other thing I don't have down here is I don't have fire coverage. And that sort of seems important. So what I want to do is I want to come off this intersection and that'll do me. Bring that out to there. Now I want to state infrastructure. I want a fire station. Now, fire station comes in 3 different varieties. This is the medium one, which if we just come to here, needs to have, well, water, power, sewage, and heat. And then the big one also needs water, power, sewage, and heat. And then the little one was a fire station. They light their own fires. So I want a little one because I definitely don't have heating out here. So we're going to put you right about here. And then plug in your little road. Okay. Can I put you there? Cool. And then there you go. Now you get your own road. Cool. And you should not be able to reach the bus stop. But if I put in, let's go from this side. If I put in a path from like there to there to there to there, you can definitely reach the bus stop. And then we can have a little bitty fire station. I want to activate that construction. I also want to upgrade that road to at least gravel and get that built as well. Build faster, please. High priority. Yeah, we have a temporary fuel station down here, but I really like a real one. And that's my first bus, which means I now have workers on site. Not that I have any materials on site, but I got workers on site, so it's like halfway there. But we should have more workers in here, which means things should get repaired faster. With one truck going out and doing the repairs, it's a little bit hit and miss, but you know, it's something. All right, so I need to get that done. I also need to get a heating plant. Now, heating plant we need to talk about really, really quickly, and that is heating pipe small. Okay, heating pipe small underground from the existing heating plant. Show us the underground view, and let me drag out this pipe. So this pipe gets to 999 meters and then goes too long. So I can get a heating pipe around about 1,000 meters. On top of that, if I get a heating substation in a straight line, so according to the grid, I can get out to about 375 meters, 380 meters before you sort of max out. But on a diagonal, I can get out to, well, 475-ish meters, which means I have a potential range of 1,400 meters. So if I come from like the edge of the map, to about here. That's about 400 meters. And then if I rotate that down to about here, this is about 1,000 meters. So if I have, can I just put in a marker? If I have you at about 1,000 meters there, and then I drag this way, this is also about 1,000 meters. Which means if I want to put another town down here and heat it from this heating plant, I can. And on top of that, you can heat out around about 400 meters from here, which is sort of this area. Which means when I plan on putting in a second town, it's going to be fine for heat. Research is finished, which was this one. Can we get prefab panel construction, please? So we can get those houses done. I need a heating plant. Now, previously I built a small heating plant. Small heating plant's perfectly fine. It's great for us. But I need a big heating plant. I really need a big heating plant. Also, winter hits right about now. So I probably should have this finished yesterday. And we're going to put you in this orientation. Yes, so I want to put you here. I'll put you to the left of that marker. So then you're going to be close enough to Leichenstock. And I want to put you there. On top of that, I'm going to need to give you a road, which is going to come out like here-ish. And plug in there. We're going to need a bus stop. Just a plain one. Nothing special. I'm going to put that there. That way I have somewhere to drop off workers. I can take the workers directly to the building. But if I put in a bus stop and I put in other things here in the future, well, then the workers can also walk there. In theory. Also, one other thing I want to do is I want to put in a storage. Now, I can put the storage flip. Rotate. Okay, I can put in, boop, zoom out, cool. I can put in the storage right here. Right here would be fine. But what I want to do is I want to slide this back from the road a good significant amount. Then give you a road. Yeah, and then put in a dirt path so at least you can be built if I want to build you. I don't technically want to build you just yet. In fact, I want to build you and you and you. Not you yet, but if I need another heating plant, flip, rotate, I can put another heating plant here and hook into the same storage. So we're going to make sure that we have that storage ready to go in case I overload a heating plant up to a town over here and I need another heating plant for another town over here. Yeah. Now, heating plant is going to require, same as the original one did, it's going to require water, power, all that sort of stuff. We'll worry about that later. We need to get heating plant done first. We'll put in the services later. The other thing I need to do is... That's pretty much it, actually. You're broken. You missed the 61%. You're now 62%. The other thing I need to do, and I think I'm going to do this during the winter, it's something you guys don't need to see, is you're not finished, which is unfortunate. I think what I want to do is I want to make sure that like all the concrete trucks, so you guys, these bulldozers don't need to be up here at the border because they don't need to go get resources. So I want to move them to the new construction office all the way down here. And I want to move the concrete trucks, which definitely have to go to the border to get concrete because we don't make concrete, move them up here. On top of that, probably going to take some of the faster dumpers because you move at 70 kilometers an hour, you move at 35, take some of the faster dumpers and move them down here as well. And probably get some extra vehicles in because like we can see that I have a problem with gravel delivery. Yeah, you'll get gravel now. You have gravel on site, but like this middle road's not done yet. This gravel's not delivered. This has been delivered, but this hasn't been delivered. This hasn't been delivered. So I have a lot of gravel that's just not being delivered. And more trucks are obviously the answer. And you're now done. Can I set you to 60, 30, 10? Food, 60, 30, and 10. And then all I need to do is find the distribution office, which is not you, it's you, and add that to list. I can't set up the forklifts yet, but we can set that up in the future. That one, that one, that one, that one. Okay, oh, I should really set that correctly. I want that one, that one, that one, and that one. All right, I think what we're going to do is, for the rest of winter, whilst construction happens, is we're going to find... You're not building anything. Why are you not building anything? It's all approved, right? Yes. Yes. Ah, now it's approved. Now it's gone green. Okay, maybe I missed it. No. Unfinished railroad priority. I don't know. Build. Oh, did I leave that signal on the road? Oh, did I leave a signal? I did. Okay, that's the problem. All right, we're going to spend the rest of winter watching this guy get tracks built. Yeah, and I'll see you guys after winter's over, and hopefully a whole lot of construction's done. Or maybe not that view. Maybe that one. All right, I'll see you guys in a sec. So winter's almost over, and well, our fuel station's up and running. It does look like only one lane is connected, so we might need to come and revisit this. And now the train tracks are there, I don't actually know whether I can fix it. But you, our little free fuel office can go away. We have moved this over to become the main storage. Unfortunately, it's hooked in via a dirt road, which is something we need to fix, but that's going to take a minute. Also, we're completely out of bricks, which is problematic because you need bricks. Yep. I want to get the train distribution office up and running. That's going to solve a whole lot of problems down here, but whilst we wait for that, there's other jobs that we need to do. First off, you are being emptied. Rail warehouse. Yep, we're emptying that one. We're also emptying all of these slowly, very, very slowly. We've been told the trucks to take stuff from here down here because there are no more flatbeds up here. They've all been moved down to this construction office. We have enabled the technical services office because I'd really like to have some snow plows down here because, as you can tell, we can obviously use them. And I actually really also want to... nope. Asphalt road. No, I think we're just going to go straight. I want to get this construction office started sooner rather than later. Yeah. Now, next thing we need to do is, whilst it's snowing, is I've had them be a little bit busy and flatten out this area because I need to get more technical services into Stock. We don't have nearly enough plows. On top of that, if we go look at some of the garbage bins, we don't have enough garbage services. Not nearly enough. So, with this bit of flat area, I'm hoping that I can... Technical service, 15 vehicles, please. Flip you, and I'm hoping to put you right across the road from the secret police because, well, nobody wants to rob the garbage trucks. And we're going to dump you right there. You should have access to all the services. You actually only need power, so that makes life nice and easy. And this is still on dirt. We're going to, at the very minimum... If I do that, that blocks off the secret police. Okay, we're gonna set the secret police to 0. And then I'm just gonna upgrade all those roads. Yep, that's gonna be the answer. No workers, definitely workers, high priority, and damn. Can I move you back just slightly? You, maintenance, technical services, no, the big one. Oh, right into the main road? Oh, that's so tempting. No, we're gonna plug, I'm gonna go with my original idea. We're just gonna move you back a little bit further. And no, still too close. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. There are other things I'm meant to be doing. Okay. You now have a very, very long road. Are you happy? You are. Okay. All right. Can I activate all this construction? I want to get this done. All right. Meanwhile, our shopping center is up and running. We have sellers, but we don't have any buyers because there's nothing for them to buy. So I have forklifts. I have forklift. We're going to buy a second one. And what I want you guys to do is I want you to go here and I want you to unload. And I want you to go there and there. In there, you're going to load meat. In there, you're going to... Nope. You're going to load and load and unload and unload. So that's going to be the plan. I don't need you 100% full. 80% full is probably enough. And that should start getting meat in here and other things. Now, our forklifts don't carry a lot of stuffs. Where are we? 0.61 tons worth of electronics. Let's go pick up some meat for me. 0.44 meat and 0.88 tons of food, and clothing will be the same at 0.88 tons. So they don't carry a lot of material. So they're going to have to do an awful lot of trips. It also means that the forklifts are going to need maintenance because they're going to end up doing a lot of kilometers going back and forth. But I'd prefer to have this set up and not have to worry about it, rather than have a situation like where we almost had with this one, where we overloaded. Like even now, clothes are very, very low. Actually, clothes are very, very low outright. Yeah, you are stupid. Go home. Oh, you're all going to be stupid. Go home. You can select most vehicles and press Control H to send them back to their depot. Yeah, it doesn't work with every vehicle, but it works with most vehicles. All right, so I want to get that done. On top of that, I have upgraded this little road to asphalt because I need more buses. I need more buses, and on top of that, I want, if I can find out which tab it's under, not refueling, bus stop, bus platform, small parking lot, car dealership, depots, bus end station. You have a parking spot for 2 vehicles, you have a parking spot for 4 vehicles. I want one of these guys. Now, an end station is somewhere for buses to park when they're on a route. So at the moment, if I click on you and I look at your route, there are 6 buses, which means they have an average lap time of, 400 odd seconds or whatever it happens to be. And I can't add more buses to this without risking them slowing down, because they're going to slow down to maintain that distance between one bus and the next. Like this guy is not going terribly fast at 30 kilometers per hour because he's too close to the bus in front. If I put an end station, they'll just run flat out. They'll run absolutely flat out at all times. And then if they get too close to one another, that's perfectly fine. They're just going to park at the end station and they're going to wait until it's the right time for them to leave to get to the next destination. So I want to build this. We're going to throw the construction crews onto that. And Ooh. Nope, you do have power. We also can deliver fuel here, which means they don't have to detour to go find fuel. They'll pick up fuel at the end station each time they pass through, which is going to be perfect for us. All right, next thing I need to do is you have 0.31 tons worth of fuel, which means I need you to go away. You have done your dash, you have seen your purpose. Please tell me, damn, it needs workers. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to press all the wrong buttons. I want to remove that building, yes, and, oh, that's not how I want to do that. Cancel demolition. Can I go to, actually, can I just, no, I can't click on the pipe. Okay, I need to find out what it's under. It's under liquids, it's under cancel pipe connection, and like so. Yep, I want to remove all that. Assign demolition officers. Oil fuel storage. And pipe. And pipe. They might not be able to access the pipe yet because I just upgraded that road, but they should be able to access it. Now, you're close enough we can just have workers come here, which is going to suit me because I don't really want to put a bus into this deconstruction office to have them do that, so I'm hoping that we can just send workers. I'm hoping people just wander that far. Yeah, you can get to a building. That's good enough for me. I'm not in a rush to get this done. After this is done, what was going to connect to here is going to end up becoming a distribution office. That's the one. Want to get a distribution office in there. Next thing I need to do is we need to do this research. Durable prefab panels. Development of multi-story buildings using prefab panels to allow construction of buildings with 8 or more floors, conserving urban space. I want to get this, and I want to max that out because residential. Currently, we were really limited to this. This was the best building. But as you can see, we've unlocked a whole lot more options. But this one I was intentionally building because it has a quality of flats at 87%. The higher quality flats that we have, the more happy people can be. It actually basically sets a cap on them that they can't be above 87% happiness because, well, their housing is only so good. So if I build 60% buildings, then they can only get to 60% happiness. Considering they don't know it, but they have a small pollution problem that they're breathing in all the time, I prefer to keep them happy if possible. You are very low on gravel. Why are you very low on gravel? You have a single truck plus a distribution office, which is waiting in line. No. Rusky distribution office, this one, which has been set to go to Vladivostok, which is always having issues. All right, we're gonna set you back to Rusky. It is a longer distance, but it'll do for now. Also means I'm gonna get that done, because if I can get this built, which is not far from being finished, and there isn't an and, I get the distribution office finished, which is also not far from being finished, then I can have a delivery of gravel and coal via trains, which is definitely going to help me out because I'm currently, you guys are flat out. Can I? Oh, you dumped a crap ton of gravel on these 2 roads. That's what the issue is. Yeah, we just went through like 500 tons worth of gravel in 2 roads. All right, so you are being built, you're being upgraded. Back to my housing problem. So we went with medium residential at 87%. Now I have unlocked some, and 110 people. Now I have unlocked, like, you know, these ones. These are smaller. They take up like half the amount of room, and they're going to carry 85 people with a maximum quality of 80%. 75 people at 80% for a squarer look. 55 and 70%. Like, I could probably fit. I think I'd still be limited to 2 inside the current footprints I've been using. 65, 80. I could almost fit 2 of those back to back. 100 and... Ooh, you're a little bit wider. 80? So I can put 2 of these back to back for 160 people, but you have a quality of 70%. You have a quality of 87%. Oh, that's getting close. Maybe that's the one we use. Okay, can we remove you? Can I get this one? No, not quite gonna fit. Can I cancel for paths? All of those. All right, larger. So 70%, 70%, 70%, 70%, 120. Hey, it's a little bit bigger. 80, whoop, no, it's this one. 86%. So I can fit a few more people. Also, you need 72 tons worth of prefabs compared to my old ones, which you needed 60 tons worth of bricks. So 14 tons worth of steel. If I put you down. Okay, so if I press Q on you, I can see what you cost. Okay, so you cost 28 tons of concrete, 22 gravel, 7 in asphalt. 30 tons worth of concrete, 22 tons, 23 tons of gravel, 18 tons of asphalt. You also cost boards, another 29 tons with 60 tons worth of bricks and 13 tons worth of steel. You're 1 extra ton of steel, a few extra prefabs, but no boards. Is that cheaper in the long run? I don't know. Is it less vehicles doing less moving stuff around? You betcha. So, you know, that might be the answer I'm looking for. With the new ones unlocked, that's like 165 workers, 78% compared to our 87, so a little bit less. But you look to be very small, very square. So yes, we want to get this research done. 208. Ooh. Long skinny houses. Long skinny houses might also be an answer. But so we want to get that done. The heating plant didn't get finished, obviously, during winter. It's okay. Winter's over. It's fine. We can hopefully survive for the next winter. But I also need to get some services down here. I need to get an awful lot of services down here. You are not going to run, if I pick you up and drag you over town, you are not going to run without, well, water, it's hard to see, sewage, and also electricity. So I need to get you those services. So we're going to start with, we're going to start with button number 2, and we're going to go underground really quickly and select sewage. Okay. So I have a sewage switch here, and I have a sewage switch here, and you're at 10 meters, and this is at 7 meters. Okay, and my sewage dump is at 3 meters. Well, technically 0. So we're going to give you, nice and simply, I'm going to do all the plumbing off screen because you guys, plumbing's interesting the first time round. Okay. 7 point, 8 point. Okay, so we're going to put in a sewage tank. I'm going to try and squish this stuff together as best as possible. Actually, or I'm going to spread them out. If I spread them out and I happen to put anything else here, we could possibly use the same plumbing. Okay, so we're going to put you there, which was at 7 point. You're at 6 point. Okay, we're going to put a switch. And I think I'm actually going to put the switch all over here. 4 meters? Oh. 3 meters. Okay, I'm going to put the switch all the way down here. It's miles away, so it does mean I'm running the pipe from here to control to there. Requires proper slope. Yeah, I know. To then here, which is a very, very long pipe. Do not get me wrong. That is a massive pipe. But I've already leveled out this part of the hill, so we're not really going through deep parts underground. So it's not super duper expensive like the last one was, but it is still 200 tons worth of gravel. But if I zoom out really, really far, the gods did not give me many water sources to dump our sewage in. So I can dig another artificial hole, but for right now, we have one unofficial hole. It's right beside the Rusky border, and it seems the Ruskies don't have nearly enough sewage yet. So we're going to okay that. You are going to need a footpath connection done, and we'll leave that for the moment. Okay, water is pressurized, so it's way easier. We're just going to put a water switch somewhere here, and then a water substation. As long as you reach that with something to spare, we can dump you just about anywhere. Can I press T so you're on the other side? Done. And I said I was going to do it off camera, and here I am doing it on camera. Can I grab water from here? Yeah, that should work. And I want you to plug into the switches, that one. Okay. So that's 76 tons worth of gravel. That's 192 tons worth of gravel. Yeah, we're going to curve you out just a little bit, so you are dramatically cheaper. It does make the pipe longer, but who cares? And then we're going to plug you into there as well. Okay, that one as well. And can I get... No, they're all both plugged in. You're now plugged in as well. Power. Power's the somewhat interesting one. All right, power. I already have a transformer here, which has converted our high voltage into medium voltage. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put in a medium voltage switch right here. I'm going to just try and keep this as short and as tight as possible. There, cool. And I'm going to run this onto this dirt road because I still want to upgrade this main road to asphalt. In fact, can I just do that part? Cool. All right, and I'm going to run a 2.35 from there to there. And then I'm going to grab a substation, and we're going to put this as far this way as possible with the rest of the services, probably. Let's go here. And then I'm going to... It's a main road. Like, a main road's not going to move. What is the cost to run underground? Uh, 18 tons of gravel, 1.4 tons worth of electrical components, and 800 work days. And running it above ground... a lot of steel, no gravel, and way less work days. But the work days are done by a mechanism. So... it does mean if I want to tag anything off this main road, it could make my life harder in the future. Let's not do that. And let's instead... I think I just cancelled the other wire. Let's definitely run it underground. I don't like running wires under the road. It can lead to problems if you ever need to disconnect them and rebuild them. Okay, we're going to run you to there, and then I'm going to run you into there. Nope, we are not going to run you into there. Can I cancel wires? Just that bit and that bit. And no, you're at ground level. Okay, cancel the whole lot. Okay, cardinal rule when running wires or pipes or anything underwater. Underground. Yeah. If you decide to stop halfway, make sure you press Q. So the end of the wire is underground. Because there'll be a connection in there. In fact, I don't think that actually connected at all. Okay. Still doesn't look connected. Can I use this tool? Okay, now it's definitely connected. Yep. I want that to be underground. That's very, very important. I don't want a little connector sticking up, because if a little connector sticking up, it means I can't actually build on top of it, which is really, really annoying. Oh no, that's already approved. Okay. Can I approve that? And can we approve that? Number 7. Approve all of this. Approve that. Approve that. Approve that. Okay. Heating station. Heating station is going to need a bus stop. We're going to throw you in Citizens bus stop. Just a tiny one. I don't need anything special right here. I also technically need trash down here. We could let the city services just directly pick up trash from this, but I don't know. Heating plant has garbage production per day, 0 tons. Garbage production per worker. It doesn't say whether it's a large bin or a small bin. So I'm going to assume a big garbage container export. So it is a big container. I'm going to play it safe, and we're going to throw in just a garbage bin. It's just quicker. It's just easier. And that way we don't have to worry about it. No. Okay, first off, that's a gravel road. Okay, make sure I haven't broken anything. Cool. Can I put in my bus stop? My bus stop. Depots. Bus stop for citizens. Okay, if I make the road longer, it now uses mechanisms. Perfect. Okay. Okay, that. Okay, that. Alright. Next thing is garbage. I want a garbage container, and I want to move you dirt road. That way. You just finished. Perfect. All right, we'll get to you in just 1 second. Garbage. I want to put garbage as far away as possible in case I build anything else in the local area. They can hopefully use the same garbage bin. Okay, so we're going to approve that as well, and definitely make sure the construction officers know about all these things. And you are now running. You don't have any workers. You also don't have any coal. So I need to grab you some coal. We're going to come to here to buy a new vehicle, total capacity, dumper, one of them. And this board is now flat out. Awesome. All right, my one little dumper. You're going to have a simple job in life. Your job is going to be go to the border. You're going to be loading up with coal, and you are going to be unloading coal. Wait until unloaded, and that's your job for life. Bye. Okay, all right, so coal plant, heating plant is now done. Unfortunately, no heat exchangers. So I need to whack in some heat exchangers. We're going to grab a heat exchanger large. Please. Okay, hold shift to get rid of all the lines. Okay, that road doesn't need to live exactly there. Can I cancel that road and cancel that road? Can I go back to my heat exchanger? Yeah, with a footpath connection. Thing is, there's water right there. Okay, I'm gonna put you there. Can I grab this road? Can I get this road? This road to come to there. Better. Much happier with that. Okay. Can I remove that connector? Alright, so we're gonna have you. Do I want to try and slide you forward? Okay, that's worse. Cancel road, rip out this corner and that section. And yeah, with the road there, I then couldn't build it. Okay. That could be back exactly where it was previously. Alright, I don't need you to have a good quality footpath. You can just have a bad footpath. And yep. And I do want that built. And I don't want that built. And heating pipes. We want a large heating pipe, which will go from here to... Let's go with the second connection. Because I have a feeling I'm going to be running another one over here before too soon. The heat exchanger does 300 cubic meters worth of hot water, and the big heater does 450 cubic meters. That doesn't sound right. So you do 300. Oh, that's the small one. The big one does 1050. So I can support 3 and a bit. 3.5. 3.5 off this guy. So yeah, we're going to intentionally run you off the second pipe. And we're going to make sure all of that is enabled to get built. You have happy people. And that research is finished. Finished. I want to research basic pollution. Yes. So we can sort of, you know, find out how bad or good pollution is. All right. I'm really hoping that I get a, you know, top marks. Top marks. All right. Houses. Big houses. My options are... So, originally we were going for 87%. So I want to try and keep to 87%, roughly. 72, 76, 86, 120 workers. No. 80%? Like some really tall flats? Like I can almost fit that into this useless little gap here. In fact, actually, that just lit up. Boy, it would definitely light up if I hit it, if I turn it sideways. Oh yeah, okay. All right, they're long ones. What else do we have in here? 65. Just long and skinny. 86, 62 workers. Not quite. 70, 80, 80, 86. I do 1, 2 with room to spare. 96, 84. Well, that's interesting and has a lot of pedestrian connections. Okay. 84, 63. No. 74, 82. He's just not quite skinny enough for me to get 2 back to back. Not quite. Close, but not quite. 84, 60-ish. Oh, weird shapes. Cool. Oh, are you any skinnier? Alright, I think this block is smaller. Can I go with that one? No. Okay. Alright, so let's go look at these ones again. 7,865. Oh. Oh, please fit. Oh, this footpath's hanging on. Oh, wow. So I go from 120 workers to 165, and I can fit 2 of them. And sure, we do drop from 87% down to 76, 78%. That's a lot more workers. Or we could just put in one big building in the middle. Okay, so we're trying to get to 87. 86. Slightly more workers. 70, 70, 70, 70, 87. Yep, okay. That's not going to happen. High quality living. 93. Oh, maybe there's another research we want. Okay, if I turned you this way. That is 85% with 190 workers. Oh yeah, this is going to be a replacement. So no more bricks. All prefabs. All prefabs all the time, providing I can get you to fit. That was a fit. Okay, you can go away. We're gonna put in... Get citizens, off. Okay, very important button I need to click. Also need to remove those. Okay, I want to put you... Cannot be built due to infrastructure. What infrastructure? Okay, you're not going to fit. You are going to fit. Okay, and here... I'm not that lucky. No. How about... Ooh. How about that direction? And then, can I get a footpath? That's sewage, that's kindergarten. Not quite. Oh, now it's dark. Okay, what happens if I cancel the footpath and I just try and run the footpath out of the building? No. Okay. You'd only have one footpath, which could be a problem. Honestly, could be a problem. Although, you can go further this way. I should stop playing with this. We should just leave it for later. Done. Okay. So we're going to put in some houses. A lot of houses. An awful lot of houses. Now, I do need to make sure that get scissors turned off for all of these. Also allow citizens to move in. Until we have the heating plant done, there is nothing. I don't need more people, but by the same token, I can pre-build the houses. So I'm going to plan out a few more houses whilst we wait for a little bit more construction to happen. That is a pipe that's going to take forever. Low priority, because I'd much prefer if an excavator was on the job. You have coal, and the truck's going to go back and forth. I need to make sure this is enabled, and we can go look at other jobs. You are done. Okay, what I need to do is I need to go to here. I need to make sure this is enabled for fuel. It is. Cool. These are set to low. Actually, you are just at workers. You still need framing. You still need steel. Okay. Actually, no, you also need steel. All right, we're going to set you to medium. Yeah, all right. Whilst we... You want to drop the steel in this one, please? By any chance? And I'm also going to enable that one with low priority. Nobody kicked in action. That's unfortunate. All right. That means they already have lots of jobs. You're also done, and you're done. Okay. Can I start here? Can I get snowplows? Speed. You have a plowing speed of 21 kilometers, 19 kilometers, 23 kilometers. So it's going to be you. I want 4 of you. I'm going to set you to max. We're going to set you to... Copy those settings and paste them there. Okay. All right, you're done. You will need to be set very manually. I need plastics, mechanical components, electronics, and fabric. In about that ratio. Okay, limit amount. It's already have items forced the other direction. Can I change that to that so that doesn't happen anymore? Okay, so we're gonna go with 0, 80, 20. Actually, let's just set you to 0 for now. 0, 0, 0, 2, 5, 5. You don't need electronics. You do need electronics and electrical components. Okay. We should reset all my numbers. Okay. 50. 10, 10, 10, 10. That's probably okay. All right. And then who's servicing you? It is 3 of you. Okay. So the fuel rats is bringing over the electronics, the plastics, the electrical components, and not the fabric. But then you're picking up fabric and bringing the fabric over as well. Okay, so I need to add to the fuel rats, this building, and we need to set it to unload fabric, electronic components, mechanical components, electronics, and plastics, and build North vehicle repair station large. We need to turn off. Okay, so then you are bringing steel still, which we are going to change over to you, and you were already on the list. Repair station, that one and that one. Okay, and then that means that you don't need to be on this list anymore. Okay. All right, so that's that done. At the same time, we now have workers here. I don't have any fire engines here. Can I buy a couple of fire engines? Speed. 24, 17, 19, 23. Two of those. Cool. Can I buy... so, this little rover is driving around with 3.5 tons of material. Okay, that's the important thing. So this is the 706 RT, which is this one. A 3.5 tons worth of material is the same amount of mechanical components. So we're going to assume that service material is the same as mechanical component. So I want speed. 706 runs at 62 kilometers. You run at 70, you run at 80, you run at 80, 90. But you carry 0.63 tons. You carry 2.5 tons, which is overkill. So we're going to get some W50s, and I'm thinking 3? 3's probably enough for right now for this particular building. Okay, finally into trains. Okay, trains. I need to buy a train. We're going to... No, we're not going to buy a train. We're going to do trains the next episode. We have the distribution office built. It has been set up to get fuel. It needs to have fuel in it. I also need to buy some trains, and then I need to signal all the roads. I also need to potentially rip up some train tracks, like this one. I already know for a fact that this one, because it sticks out further at the front, is going to get in my way. So I need Mr. Train Builder to unbuild. It'll happen automatically, but I'm going to set you off. I need you to unbuild some things. Yep. I need you to unbuild a few things. So I'm going to go plan out a whole bunch of houses that we can turn on the background, and I'm going to see you guys in the next episode where we're going to set up the train distribution office. Train distribution office is going to solve so many problems because we're able to move things around in bulk. I'll also be able to make sure that I'm only selling excess food and excess clothing, which should also solve that problem as well. But for right here, right now, I'm going to call this episode. Oh, and we get gravel delivered and coal delivered. I'll solve so many problems. All right, that's it. I'm out. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in, well, the very next episode. Bye.